Welcome. You clicked on this video, you seen the thumbnail, you know exactly what I'm going to talk about. This is August C. Jones, so let's jump right into it. So, Jey Uso has received a lot of backlash when it comes to winning the Royal Rumble. And I know a lot of people have their thoughts, talk about, there's better choices than Jey Uso. And I know a lot of people were upset that John Cena, this being his last year, his last run in the WWE as a full-time, well, as much of a full-time wrestler as he can be before he retires at the end of the year. And they feel like, they could have gave it to him. He could have main event WrestleMania, maybe got 17 or whatnot. But I see y'all like criticisms. And I can agree that when you look on the surface, you can Drew McIntyre, which is, I'm a big advocate of Drew McIntyre. I haven't been silent about that. I want to see him get a run at the title and like actually have a run, putting aside, the 2020 and what happened last year, but an actual run in front of people. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and you could probably come up with other names. John Cena being one of them. But when it comes to it, this is where I don't have a problem with it. Because when you're looking at the popularity, and this is where I guess politics comes into play. When you're looking at popularity, Jey Uso is one of the most popular people on the roster, on the main roster of WWE. When he comes out, his music starts, the crowd goes crazy. They do the whole, like, he commands the crowd. Like, they go crazy. And like, when he speaks, like, everyone loves him. They do the whole yeet, yeet. They love doing that. And I don't know if he's one of the highest selling merch sellers right now, but I would think that if he's not there, he's up there, because the love for Jey Uso is there. And the thing that I can say is that, yeah, a money match would be more so Rollins Punk at WrestleMania than Punk Gunther, but that would be a money match. I mean, CM Punk is himself is money, so yeah, he would be a better pick. But at the same time, this is about building up new people. CM Punk is gonna get his time. He's gonna get his time. Jey Uso, they have to strike where the iron is hot. There's been times where we've had people like Rusev, Cesaro, who were heavily just like big names. The fans were behind them, the fans was rooting for them, and WWE didn't push them. Now, mind you, this was during the Vince McMahon administration, and like, this is different. In certain ways, it's more different than that, but I feel like it was a smart move to do it. I even said during my predictions that there's a possibility it could be Jey Uso, but I still was going with CM Punk as my pick. But when it comes to Jey Uso, you got to think politically in the company, that they're thinking about how it's going to look if he ends up winning. If they plan for him to win at WrestleMania, how it's going to look. The fans are behind him. He's the underdog. He can't win against Gunther. They already told that story. There's no story between CM Punk and Gunther. There is kind of a story between Drew and and Gunther, but Drew has his own path, which I want to see them carry out. Maybe Drew and Roman at WrestleMania. But as of right now, it's like the story that's worth telling is Jey can't beat Gunther, and like, this is his last shot to beat Gunther for that world champion. This is the time for him to be world champion, and this is his last shot at a guy who he can't beat. And so I feel like that story is worth telling at WrestleMania. And who can look past the time of or the scene of him actually winning, holding up the world championship, the confetti, the pyro, and like all the fans are behind him going like this, and it's just a celebration. It would be a great moment for Jey Uso. It would be a great moment to behold, whether you're at home or you're not. It would be damn near up there close to Cody Rhodes winning the WWE championship from Roman last year. It'd be like up there as one of those moments that's just a great moment, and it'd be a great defining moment for Jey Uso. How he's going to carry the title in a run, it is to say. We don't know. But as far as him chasing it and getting to that point and actually winning, I have no problem with it. He has, like, I know a lot of people talk about his, like, him in the ring. It's very similar to John Cena. John Cena wasn't the best technical wrestler, but John Cena, he's where he's at right now because he did what he did and he did it good. Jey Uso can get to that point. You know, you have 5 moves of doom, John Cena, but he is a living legend. So can Jey Uso be. This is just the beginning. He needs to really like just rocket him and just boost him to the stars. A win at the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. That's what he needs. That's why I don't have no problem with it. My money was on CM Punk. I really wanted Drew to win, but I don't have no problems with Jey Uso taking it. I really don't. And even if he wins at WrestleMania, I have no problem. So I get that like people don't want it, but you got to understand that this was, I ain't gonna say the right choice, but a right choice to go. Like this wasn't a wrong way to go. And I'm down with it. So I don't have no problem with it. I hope that he does win it because I think that will be a great moment, especially if like whoever Cody is going against, Cody retains and like they can end the night off together, kind of like a Eddie Chris Benoit type of moment where they're standing in the ring holding up both their titles, confetti fall, and they embracing each other, and then, you know, they're going off the air. I think that would probably be like one of the best moments that they could have done. But I think it's a changing guard, and it's time for Jey Uso to step up and take that. So yeah, I don't have no problem with it, and that's my reason. That's why I look at it and see that, yeah, they went with a good choice to win the Royal Rumble. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Thank you for joining. If you made it this far, go ahead, do what you need to do. Subscribe and everything else. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.